So this is the 3x3. I just bought this a few days ago, and I kind of learned how to solve it, as you've seen in my other previous video. And as promised, I'll be showing you how to solve this. This will be the beginner method. I'm going to be making another video like doing my speed cubing method, but today it'll just be like how to solve it using just the beginner method if you're just starting off, or if you've completely forgotten how to solve it and just want to get back to the basics. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first step to solving this Rubik's Cube is by making the white cross. You look for the white centerpiece, which is this right here. On any circumstances, this centerpiece will not go anywhere else. Like even if I turn it like this, it will still be opposite to its corresponding color, which is yellow. Orange will be opposite of red, blue will be opposite of green, but still. Anyways, now that we have this white centerpiece right here, we need to look for all possible of these edge pieces. These are the edge pieces, these are corner pieces. Now I can see one right here already. We just keep in mind, I see this here, I see this here, and I see this here. Now we need to look at their colors, starting with this one right here. Since we can see it's white here and blue here, we need to hook it up to its blue centerpiece. In this case, it's already here. So then we just turn it, and you can see it's like this. Now in this case, this white piece, if we turn it to its red center, we can see it is like kind of out of place. Like if we turn it 180 degrees, it's not being where it's supposed to be. So here's how you're supposed to do it if this condition comes. You turn it 90 degrees anti-clockwise, turn this side up, then this side to it so that it matches with its center, and turn it back so that this piece is staying with the center and this piece is connected to its own center. And then now since this is already hooked up to its yellow center and it's at the bottom, to its orange center, and its bottom, so we can just turn it 180 degrees. Now we only have one piece left. So we got this piece and it's opposite of blue, but it's green. So we turn it until it's at the green center, and then we apply those same things that I told you. This. Now that we've got the white cross, we await for the next step. Once you solved your white cross, you just flip your cube over. Now you look for all of these corner pieces I told you that have white. I see one here, one here, one here. Now we look for the fourth, which is here. Now before you do it, I'm going to teach you like a few moves. These will come in very useful while solving your cube. So here, I'm going to be naming these the right hand algorithm and the left hand algorithm. So the right hand algorithm goes something like this. Turn the right side up, turn the top layer this way, turn it down, and then turn this back to its original place. Now keep repeating that until you can get fast at it. Now just apply it with the same left hand if you can figure it out. If you haven't, it goes something like this. Keep repeating until you can get fast at it. Now let's get to solving the cube. we see this white piece right here, and we see its two other colors is red and green. Now, what we need to do is get it so that the centers is matching with, like, the edge pieces are matching. So red here and green here. So since it's on the right side, you repeat those few moves I told you until there. Don't worry about this piece. That will come in the next step. But if you look at the corner, it's here and it's matching with its edge pieces. We'll just work on this since that's the next one we see. We see it's blue and orange. Now we match it till its edge pieces are corresponding. So we just repeat those 4 moves until it's in. It might take 1, it might take 2, it might take 4 or 5. It depends on really where your piece is. So just keep on doing until it's in here. See 1 here, but it's not supposed to be where it is. So you might be wondering what to do. So here's really simple. You just remove it by using those 4 moves like this. There, now it's at its place. So we just move it to its edge pieces and then we repeat until it's in. And since this is the only one left, we just move it to its center, to its like edge pieces, and then there. Now that you have the first, like you have the white side solved, but you also have this whole first layer solved. Now we will move on to the next step. Now that you've finally solved the white side and the first layer, next thing we need to do is solve this second layer right here. Now you look for pieces that are like already here, that are on this top layer, like here, and that does not have a yellow piece. So this is not it, this is not it, this is not it, this is it, and it goes, so you just match it to its place. Now that it's matched to its centerpiece, you look at the other color. In this case, it's orange. Now we look where the orange center is, and in this case, it's here. Since in this case we need to move this piece here, we turn it right here, and then you repeat the right hand algorithm once, turn it around to the orange side, and do the left hand algorithm. 2, 3, 4. There. Now it's inserted. Now you look around. Now you see sometimes it might be already inserted, but it's kind of in the wrong way. So you do what I told you, and you can't just leave it like this because you can see it broke the white side, so you just need to do it again. Now that you see it's here, since it's red, you move it to the red. It's green, so then you just move it to its opposite. Then right hand algorithm, left hand algorithm. Now you look around and you see that there's this other piece right here. So take it out using right and then left, and then you look at it. Orange, so you move it to the orange. And now you need to move this orange to the blue side. So then you right hand algorithm, then left hand algorithm. Now you see, now we just need to move it to its opposite color, then and done. In some cases you might need to move this edge piece to this side, so you just need to move it here, do the right hand algorithm, and then do the left hand algorithm. You can see it's inserted, but that's not what we really want. So I'll just put that back. Now we will move on to the next step. Now that you solve your second layer and the white side, the next thing is to solve the yellow cross. Now, there are many cases. For example, if you happened to have something like this, a dot, you'd repeat these moves. Turn this side right here. Do the right hand algorithm. Move, hit here. And then you can see it's kind of like a L shape. Like if you put it like this, it's an L shape. Yep. So what you need to do, if you have this L shape, you move it to the top so that it's at the top left hand corner. Then you repeat what I told you. Turn this here, then right hand algorithm, back. Now it's a line. Ignore these corner pieces for now. Okay, just ignore them. Then it's a line. So if it's like this, then just turn it so that it's like here, and then right hand algorithm, and then done. Now that you have your yellow cross, we move on to the next step. So now that you got your yellow cross, we now need to align these color pieces. In this case, all I need to do is just turn. But you can see we've run into an issue. Now there's only some things that you can get. You either get two edges solved, like if you see one piece but then the others are not, like the other three are not solved, keep turning. And if you get three of them, then if you get two of them, then make sure it's like this. If you get like this, then don't worry, it's okay. Just repeat what I do. And it's kind of like the right hand algorithm. Move this up. Turn this clockwise. Move this down. Now instead of moving this way, we move it all the way to the top left hand corner. Then we move this up and then place it back in, because we don't really want to break up our white side. Now that you can see, we can do it. But if, for example, yours is opposite, you will see that you have our same scenario. So then you do it again, and then in the end you will still get the colors matching. Now we will move on to the next step. Now what we need to do is we will be matching the corners, and then we'll solve the cube officially. So then you look around for the corners that are correct. This is not correct. This is not correct. This is not correct. This is not correct. None of them are correct. It's okay. So then you just move. So then here it's kind of easy to remember. We move this clockwise up, then we move it this way, then we move this up again. Now we just repeat it by doing this. Now we can just put this back down and then reinsert this here and then put it back down. You see? Now we look around again. Nope. Nope. Yes, this is actually correct. Now you may see that it's not quite correct, but it is actually, because if you look at the color schemes, yellow, orange, green. And what are the colors around it? Yellow, orange, and green. So it's fine that if it's not flipped correctly, but if it's in the right place like this, it's okay. This is not correct. So only this piece. Now remember, keep your correct pieces like this. Then you repeat those moves I told you. Clockwise, up, and then you anti-clockwise, left, reinsert it, down, then reinsert it, down. And then you look around again. Still no? You might need to repeat it like quite a number of times, but that's okay. Just take your time. Now you look around again. Yes, yes, yes. So we've got these. Now we turn the cube over again. Then we see this. Then all you need to do is do the right hand algorithm until it's in. There. Now it's okay. Don't get troubled by the white side being broken. Just try and now instead of turning the cube like this, just turn it until it's at the side that you are. Then keep repeating until all of the corners are correctly inserted. Now you can see all we need to do is just one move and then turn it and we're done. Now I hope you liked this episode. If you did, please like, share and subscribe. Click and see you. Bye.